Edgecombe down low finds Anthony. Edgecombe with the Air Jordan pose and slam. That is a highlight you are going to see all night.
I've been watching a lot of high school basketball lately, and I've been thinking about the Four Horsemen. I call them the Four Horsemen. They prospects in the 2025 draft, and they in the high school class of 24. And it's Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, and the least talked about of the Four Horsemen, in my opinion, is VJ Edgecombe. I think the 25 draft is going to be absolutely special. And I just wanted to highlight VJ Edgecombe because I think his just rise in the ESPN rankings against great competition just has been amazing over the last couple seasons since I've been watching Long Island Lutheran as they went from the NIBC now EYBL Scholastic. I think VJ Edgecombe is a special talent, bro. He's special. And I think last year or the year before was his first time even playing basketball. He's from the Bahamas. He's 6'4", about 185. They got him listed as a small forward, but he's a shooting guard. He's only a small forward at Lehigh because he got them small air guards. But I just wanted to talk about VJ Edgecombe because we know about the Cooper Flaggs, we know about the Ace Baileys, we know about the Dylan Harpers, but VJ Edgecombe got damn near as high a ceiling as those guys, in my opinion. And let me tell you why. VJ Edgecombe is a real deal shooting guard. He's a special shooting guard prospect because, first of all, let's just look at his game. He's super athletic. VJ Edgecombe, you could probably argue he's the most athletic player in his class in terms of quick twitch athleticism. Like he gets up off the floor in an instant. Like all his putbacks, it just his burst, his dunks. He has special athleticism. And when I see him, he's gonna be one of those guys. He's gonna be a top tier NBA athlete as well. When we see him at Baylor next year, the athleticism is gonna pop off the screen because he not only has the vertical pop, he has the strength, he has the hang time, he has everything you're looking for out of an athletic shooting guard. But the thing about VJ Edgecombe that makes him even more special, in my opinion, is the off-ball scoring. I've seen time and time again how they get him involved in actions off pin. I'm even gonna say pin downs. I'm gonna say like off screens and go screens off the ball. Like that corner jump shot is a deadly weapon for him because they run him off them screens. And if he gets a look in the corner, it's money. It's money. I seen him play out of the pick and roll. I seen him hit the midi, the 1-2 dribble pull ups. He gets downhill. If he can't get downhill, his playmaking and passing ability is advanced, in my opinion. I think that's one of the more underrated parts of VJ Edgecombe game. He's a very willing passer, and he's not a tunnel vision shooting guard. He doesn't get tunnel vision. He makes the right play at the right time, and he sees the play ahead of time most of the time. So he kicks it out to shooters in the corner. He hits cutters. Like VJ Edgecombe is a very adept passer, and that's very good sign for a shooting guard because most shooting guards like to get it up. Um, I think he rebounds the basketball well, he defends well, and he pretty much is the prototypical shooting guard. But his special attribute is that athleticism. He has the athleticism, he has the motor, and he looks like he has the willingness to get better. But the thing that most young shooting guards don't have that he has, it's the off ball. It's the off ball. To be that athletic and to be able to be that good off the ball, it's kind of like when you look at Jacoby Walker at Baylor. He's very good off the ball. But the difference between Jacoby Walter and VJ Edgecombe is the vertical pop, the athleticism. Like if I'm looking at a guy like a Jacoby Walter, that's why I got his comp. It's like a KCP. Like he's not gonna kill you with athleticism. He doesn't have the greatest handle, but he just is a very good shooter and he's very good off the ball. VJ Edgecombe, while right now he doesn't have the greatest handle and he doesn't have the most wiggle to his game, so it's like he's kind of limited on ball. I think he can develop that easier than a guy like Jacoby Walter, who doesn't have the quick first step as a VJ Edgecombe. who doesn't have the athleticism, the strength of VJ Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe is a very strong guard. That's why I just feel like, and he's competitive defensively. If you look at VJ Edgecombe, how he plays the passing lanes, how he plays one-on-one defense, he takes on the toughest matchup every game. That's why he's a throwback shooting guard. I think VJ Edgecombe is very competitive because last year in the NIBC, when Lou High first got to the NIBC, they were, I think he was personally was like a 40th ranked player. He was like a 3-star, 4-star. He jumped all the way. Now he's a top 5 player. He's a top 5 player. And I like how Paul Biancardi put him over a guy like a Trey Johnson. I love Trey Johnson because he's from Texas. But VJ Edgecombe is just a better overall prospect. And I think VJ Edgecombe, hot take, I think VJ Edgecombe is the best shooting guard prospect since Anthony Edwards. I think he's a better prospect than Jalen Green. I think he's a better prospect than Jacoby Walter. I think VJ Edgecombe is the next great shooting guard prospect, depending on what he does at Baylor. And I think he can go anywhere from 2 to 5. I don't see him slipping any further than 5. I think he's a top 5 pick. Just because the tools, the athleticism, the mindset, it just everything about him just screams top 5 pick, second option, third option on a very competitive team. He has few holes in his game. Now, the one-on-one creation is where he lacks the most. If I say that's his biggest weakness, because over the past couple games against Brewster, against Montverde, he can't score at will. I've noticed he can't score at will, but I think when he gets to Baylor, he gonna be unlocked because I think Scott Drew does a great job with guards, as we know. But I do think VJ Edgecombe is the best shooting guard prospect since Anthony Edwards, and yes, even better than Key. Because I like Keontae George. I think Keontae George is just, he was very efficient at IMG, but his efficiency fell off at Baylor, and it kind of fell off at Utah. But he's kind of Keontae getting it back up at Utah, so especially from 3. But I just think VJ Edgecombe is a special shooting guard talent. I think if he can develop some more on-ball wiggle, that boy's gonna be unstoppable because the off-ball scoring, the downhill ability, the passing, playmaking, the cutting. He's a great cutter. He's a great defender, one-on-one and in the passing lanes. He rebounds. He blocks shots. He's good. He blocks shots. VJ Edgecombe, I just think, man, we got to start talking about him. And my comp for him is Anthony Edwards, just strictly off of the way he can impact the game. Everything Anthony Edwards does for the Timberwolves in terms of his energy, his athleticism, his defense, his transition, and his downhill ability. Now, VJ Edgecombe just has to work on his one-on-one scoring, and I think the sky's the limit. And I think he's gonna be I think he's the third best prospect. I'll take him over Dylan Harper. Hot take. I take VJ Edgecombe over Dylan Harper. I think Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, and VJ Edgecombe is the top 3 players in 25 to me, followed by Dylan Harper. But I think VJ Edgecombe is just an elite shooting guard prospect because even as of now, he can affect games just purely off his athleticism. He could be a top 10% athlete in the NBA. And I think that's just special. And he has a special motor, and he competes on both ends. But he just works on his one-on-one scoring. The sky's the limit. My comp for him is Anthony Edwards, and just in terms of what he could be, and he has all the tools to be. I'm not saying he go pan out and be there, but he has all the tools to be an Anthony Edwards-like player. But he got to work on his one-on-one ability. But this is your boy Didn't Know About. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Who do y'all think VJ Edgecombe reminds y'all of? What y'all think his ceiling is? What kind of year y'all think he gonna have at Baylor? But this boy Didn't Know About. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.